Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now we're going to start off with French toast, and I'm going to leave all of the ingredients on the screen just to make sure I don't forget anything. So as you guys can see, I'm just mixing everything up, and I'm using whole grain bread. Of course, you can use any bread of your choice, but I personally use this one because it's super dry. It's hella dry. That's why I actually like using it to do French toast, because it really does soak up all of the liquid. As you guys will see by the end of when I finish mixing it, you'll see that the bread actually does soak up all of the liquid. When it comes to whole wheat bread, it just sogs a little bit faster because it's a lot softer than whole grain bread. And they actually aren't too different when it comes to like counting calories if that's your intention. But the nutritional value in whole grain bread is a lot better. So I would advise you to use whole grain bread instead. I like using the non-sticky spray pan thing when I'm doing this, but you can also use coconut oil if you don't have the spray pan thing. Now for the smoothie, we're just going to add 1 cup of milk, some raspberries, half a cup of yogurt, and 1 banana. It is so fast. I actually wrote strawberries on the screen instead of raspberries, but you can also do this with strawberries because it also tastes really good. Now, there's many ways of making avocado toast, but this one is my favorite. I'm actually not using the whole piece of bread. I'm only going to use 1/2. But you can actually use the whole bread instead and just use 1 egg instead of using 2, how I'm doing in this video. So I'm only going to use half the avocado because I'm a chubby mommy trying to lose weight. If you're a muscle mommy, you can eat the whole thing, so it's okay. I added some salt and some pepper just for a little bit of flavor, and then I mixed that all up and I placed it on my loaf of bread. But I actually used my toaster to toast it first, and then I just add my eggs on top. As I said, you can use a whole piece of bread instead and just use 1 egg, but I like using 2 eggs because I feel like it has more protein and that's what I need. Now, I was debating if I was going to add this because I don't know how low you guys consider low calorie, but this is still weight loss friendly, so I decided to add it. Again, I added everything on the screen so I don't forget anything. And I didn't have granola or muesli on this day. I like muesli a lot, so I just took 1/3 of this protein bar and I added it to my bowl to replace granola. For our waffles, we need 1 large banana. I felt like my banana was medium, so I added like a banana and a half, but it's just 1 large banana. I also used 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of oats, and then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. In my other healthy breakfast idea videos, you guys were roasting my toaster for being so old. So I know you guys are going to roast my waffle maker. Leave it alone. It's been like, what, 20 years I've had this? Like, just please leave my waffle maker alone. Oh, and since I'm only making 1 serving, usually the waffles don't come out like too nice because the first waffles, just like pancakes, always come out looking wonky. But if you make more, like maybe 4, 5, 6, the latter waffles end up looking a lot better than the first ones. Now, this is a holy grail for me. I've been eating this since I was like, what, 15? I don't know. And today I don't have almond milk, so I'll be using half a cup of skimmed milk or skimmed milk. I don't know. You guys can add any fruit, but I just add bananas because I feel like it's the sweetest and it just goes with everything. I never really saw myself as a smoothie type of girl, but smoothie bowls, oh please, especially the ones with mangoes, frozen mangoes. Well, basically I'm just gonna use mangoes and raspberries, but everything has to be frozen. For it to come out like really smoothie bowl-ish, it has to be frozen. You're only supposed to add like about a dash of milk. I always add a little bit more milk than I'm supposed to, but just add a little bit of milk. And then of course, add the toppings of your choice, and you don't need to just use raspberries or strawberries. You can use any berries that you want, but this is the one I usually make and I just really like it. When I was younger, I used to be an egg white hater because I used to feel like, what's the point of having eggs if I'm only having egg whites? But you guys, it's actually really, really, really good. In this recipe, I only use 1 full egg and then I add 2 egg whites. By the way, never throw away your egg yolk. I see people throw away their egg yolk when they're only having the egg white. I don't know, that's just crazy to me. Sometimes I add some stuff, like as you guys can see, I'm adding like a little bit of onions, a little bit of pepper, but you don't need to. That's why I made this twice. Actually, because my camera battery died, so I had to refilm it. But in this day, I actually did add a few more toppings. And then in the next day, I just used basic white egg whites, but I love having this with low-fat cream cheese. It just makes it like 10 times better. Today, I'm having it with multi-grain bread, but I also like having it with pita bread. So good, so good. This is my favorite brand of granola and the only one I try to eat. Today I'm adding blueberries, but you can add any fruit that you want. It's basically kind of like the cereal bowl-ish, but it's different. And I always weigh my grams when I eat this because sometimes I just be eating the whole thing. But yeah, you can also just measure it with your hands, like with the palm of your hand. 1 palm is about 30 grams or so. So maybe like having 2 palms will be enough for you. So I just add some almond milk and some blueberries and it's pretty much it. One of my frequently asked questions on my videos is how I make oatmeal. So today I'm going to show you guys how I make it. I basically use 1.5 cups of milk or 2 cups because I use a lot of milk. And I use 3 tablespoons of oatmeal. As you guys can see, I let it boil. I don't add any sugar. I don't add any sweetener because I like it to be creamy. That's me. You can add your sweetener, you can add your honey, you can add whatever you want. I personally don't add anything because I add a lot of milk. The more milk I add, the creamier it'll be. So as soon as I see like the end of my pan becoming visible, as you guys saw like when I was moving it, it just means that it's ready. So I remove it, I place it in my bowl, and that is how I make my oatmeal. My fruit looks crazy because it was frozen, but you can add any fruit of your liking as always. It's funny how when you're not filming your food, it looks so good, but the day you decide to film your oatmeal, it'd be looking like this. I'm so sorry. This was the first ever recipe I shared for like the healthy breakfast idea series on my channel, so this is very nostalgic. I learned this from Blog Lottie's in like 2013 or something. It's just 2 ingredients as you guys see on the screen. The only con with this is that it's really hard to make the pancakes come out like, not like pretty, but it's just like, it's really watery, so it's kind of hard to like make it not like get messy. But anyways, I like using my sticky spray thingy when I'm doing this, or I use coconut oil just like when I make my French toast. I feel like this is self-explanatory, so I'm just going to toast my toast, and then I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of peanut butter and 1 large banana. For our oatmeal banana bread, we're going to use 1 large banana, 1 egg, and 3 tablespoons of oatmeal. I literally just mix it up in a bowl, and then I place it in the oven. Now, I usually use a rectangular type of thing, but I didn't have it. I don't know where I placed it, so I just used this one that looks like a donut. When I'm making stuff like pancakes or waffles or like baking stuff like this, I usually make sure that the banana is really ripe because that's what gives like the taste to the final meal. For our overnight oats, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of oats, 1 cup of almond milk, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, and 1 tablespoon of honey, just to make it a little bit sweet. I'm adding blueberries and bananas, but as always, you can add whatever toppings that you like. And then I'm going to cover it and place it in the fridge for at least 4 hours, but I usually leave it overnight, and then I take it out the next day, and it's ready for you to eat. For spinach egg tortilla. Of course, we're going to start off with some spinach. I don't really know how much I use because I just pick it out from my garden. And then I'm also going to take 2 eggs. Of course, do a better job than cracking them than I did. Okay. Before adding the spinach to the pan, I like to add some olive oil, but I only use 1 tablespoon, and I'm also going to use some onions. I actually prefer using garlic, but I didn't have it, so I just placed some garlic powder, salt, and pepper in the bowl that I placed the eggs just to add some flavor. And then I add the spinach to my pan first, and I let it sit a bit before I add my eggs. I actually make my tortillas by myself because I like to mix white flour with whole grain flour, so I don't think it really matters which type of tortilla bread you use. You can flip your egg first before you add your tortilla on top, but I personally like to flip the egg with the tortilla, just like how I do it in the video, because to me, I don't know, it's easier for me that way. Sometimes I add a bit of cheese, but today I didn't have any, so I just like cut it in half, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Last but not least, I'm going to make chocolate chia pudding. So I just added 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 1 cup of almond milk, and then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. Again, you can add whatever toppings that you like. I usually just add it the next day. So I placed this in the fridge, but I actually didn't place it for too long. I only left it in for 4 hours, which I think is like the minimum for it to like start expanding and to turn into a pudding. And then I just added some bananas and some sesame seeds, and that is pretty much it, you guys. So I really hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. I can't believe I posted a video like this 10 years ago. This was one of the first ever videos I posted on this channel. So anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.